What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Detroit Lions franchise. The Lions improved to 12-2 after last week's win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. This week, the Lions are on the road in Seattle, taking on the 11-3 Seahawks. This could decide if the Lions will get a bye in the first week of the playoffs. They've already wrapped up the NFC North. Coming up next, it's the Lions versus the Seahawks.
The Lions are ready.
Lions will get the ball first. This is Stafford's second game back from injury. Did okay last week. What's he do here? A completion to Calvin Johnson on first down, but a flag on the play, and that is going to be clipping, and this one's coming back. First and 11, Pettigrew in motion. Stafford play action to Hanson. Will fire again and caught by Golden Tate for a medium gain here, but Tate is down, holding his arm it looks like, and we'll get an update here in a few moments on Tate. Second and 3, and Stafford's going to hand it off to Hanson up the middle, and he'll just get enough for the first down on that carry. First and 10 from their own 30. Stafford under center will drop back, a quick pass out to Calvin Johnson. Good for about 9.5 yards. They would pick up the first down eventually. From the 48 of Seattle now, third down and 2, and it's a dump off to T.Y. Hilton coming across the middle and making the first down catch. And the update on Golden Tate, it's not good. It's a broken forearm. Injury length, 7 weeks. If I calculate this correctly, he could be back for the Super Bowl if we make it there. But Forrest Hanson taking this carry down the sideline, a gain of 21 on that carry, and that sets Detroit up inside the 25. Handoff now to LaMichael James up the middle, and James finding room down to the 13, a gain of 11 from the 13-yard line. Stafford play action, looking to pass here, dumps it off to James, and James wrapped up after a gain of 3. Stafford 5 for 5 so far. Second down, Stafford going to pass again and again, dumps it outside to LaMichael James for a short gain of 2. That's going to bring up third and medium here, working from the shotgun. Stafford fires, end zone wide open, Calvin Johnson for the touchdown. And the Lions take the early lead here on a Calvin Johnson touchdown reception. 7-0 over the Seahawks here in the first quarter. And it's a 12-play, 66-yard drive. Stafford, 7 for 7 on that drive in the touchdown. And the Seahawks and Russell Wilson take over here. Second down. Wilson going to dump it off to McGrath here. He makes the catch short of the first down marker, and he's injured on the play. Third and 1, and it's play action from Russell Wilson. Can't find a man open, takes off, has the first down, out past the 40, past midfield, into Detroit territory, all the way down to the 32-yard line. And that is a big gainer, 44 yards. First and 10. Russell going to the air, and that one way off the mark, incomplete. And Wilson can't believe he missed that one that bad. Third and 6 now, and Wilson gonna fire, and almost picked off by Antonio Lewis. That will lead to fourth down, and the Seahawks will try a 50-yarder in the rain here. And it's up, and it's good. Seahawks get on the board, 7-3 Detroit now, as they take over. Third down, play action from Stafford. Lots of time, fires, caught by Joseph Fourier, out of bounds at the 37. From their own 37, Hanson's going to get the carry here. He's going to bounce off the first tackle, but they get him on the second try, and they're going to get him in the backfield for a loss of 3. Third and long now, and Stafford going to pass for it here, but he goes down, pressured and sacked by Henry. And it's going to be a quick drive there for the Lions as they can get no points. And at the end of one, Detroit on top, 7-3. Seattle opens the second quarter with the ball down by 4. Marshawn Lynch is going to get the carry, and he's going to gain 9 on the play. Second down now. Lynch in the backfield still. Wilson gonna fire, caught by Jermaine Kearse into Detroit territory, up to the 37. 2nd and 7 now for the Seahawks. Wilson taking off again here and picking up the first down inside the 15, down to the 13, and Russell Wilson doing it on the ground for the Seahawks. Pitch out now to Marshawn Lynch, trying to get the edge, but he is wrapped up by Julian Stanford for a loss. 3rd and 11. Russell Wilson going to the air and finding Percy Harvin down to the 1. 1st and goal, Seattle. From the 1, Wilson hands off to Lynch, and he stopped right at the half-line mark there, stood up, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and goal. And the Seahawks are going to go back to Lynch, and he is going to walk into the end zone untouched for the touchdown. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead here on the Marshawn Lynch 1-yard touchdown. They take the lead 10-7. 9-play, 58-yard drive in just under 5 minutes. And the Lions now on offense and trailing for the first time today. Play action from Stafford. He's going to go up deep to Calvin, one-on-one, and he cannot come up with the catch. It is deflected. 3rd and 10. Stafford got to go back to the air here, and that one's batted down, incomplete, and it's a quick 3-and-out for the Lions offense. Seattle takes over, up by a field goal. Wilson on 2nd down will fire, caught by McGrath, who was injured earlier in the game, but not serious, comes back and makes the 1st down catch into Detroit territory. 2nd down, handoff to Lynch. He gets the corner here, and he is going to gain 12 yards and a 1st down for the Seahawks. Wilson and the Seahawks offense now 2nd and 7. Caught by Jermaine Kearse here, and that's a 1st down catch inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 14 of Detroit. Wilson firing it for Kearse, and Kearse down inside the 10. And it'll be 2nd down and 3 now from the 7. Wilson going back to the air here, steps up, fires, and off the hands of a wide open Jermaine Kearse. And that's going to lead to 3rd and short. Wilson looking to pass, will take off. This time 1st down and end zone for Russell Wilson. He is absolutely killing this Detroit defense on the ground. As you take another look at this one, though, Ndamukong Suh got off his block, but was run into by Ryan Phillips, allowing Wilson to get the end zone and get the touchdown, and Seattle to take the 17-7 lead. Lions get one more chance here for a Hail Mary before half, but it is batted down, incomplete, and it's a 17-7 score in favor of the Seahawks heading into halftime. Besides that opening drive by Detroit, it was all Seattle there in the first half. 94 pass yards, over 100 rushing yards, most of that by Russell Wilson, who's 9 for 14 for 94 yards. Lynch, 9 carries, 29 yards, and a touchdown. As for Detroit, Stafford started 7 for 7, but since then, not that good. 8 carries, 41 yards for Forrest Hansen. And we enter the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks have the ball to start the 3rd quarter. 2nd down, Wilson going to fire out to Leonard Hankerson, who could not make the catch even though he was open. 3rd and long, and Wilson going back to the air, but will take off and slide short of the 1st down marker, and that is just what this Detroit defense needed, a 3-and-out, and they get it, and they get the offense on the field for the first time. The second half, Stafford going to the air, caught by Joseph Fourier on 1st down for a 1st down catch. 3rd and short now, and the handoff will go to Toby Gerhart up the middle, and he'll pick up the 1st down. So 2 1st down plays here for the Lions to start the 3rd quarter. Handoff to Forrest Hansen now, and he finds some running room. He's close to the 1st down marker, and that gives Hansen close to 50 yards rushing on the day. 2nd and 1, Hansen will get the carry up the middle. Lots of running room up there. It's a gain of 10. And the Lions into Seattle territory now at the 39. 3rd and 10, Stafford going to be flushed out of the pocket here, and he's going to go down, sacked by Johnson. And that is going to end this drive for Detroit out of field goal range. They would, though, pin Seattle back at their own 5. Handoff to Lynch, and he's going down in the backfield. That's a loss of 2. 3rd and 8 now. Wilson from his own end zone here, pressured, and he has to throw this off his back foot, but it's caught by Jermaine Kearse out past the 20 to the 25, and Seattle picks up the first down. 2nd and long, handoff to Lynch up the middle, and Lynch has a gain of 12 and a Seattle first down. From their own 41, Russell Wilson will fire, and Kearse cannot come up with a catch, but Darius Slay is injured on the play. Down, looks like it might be his back. We'll get an update in a moment. 3rd and 4, and Wilson is going to take off here, but he is caught by Sue short of the marker. And after 3 quarters here in Seattle, the Lions trail 17-7. The Lions trail as we enter the 4th quarter by 10. 3rd and short, and Stafford's going to find Gabriel Ryan for the first down catch. He is in as the 3rd wideout, I believe, because of the injury to Golden Tate. Update on the injury to Darius Slay. It's not good either. A broken collarbone, out for 5 weeks, so he could return for the playoffs if we make it far enough. 2nd and 5, Stafford's going to find Megatron for a first down catch out towards midfield. 1st and 10 now from the Seattle 41. Stafford going to be flushed out of the pocket here, and he's going to go down, sacked on the play by former Lion Cliff Averill. 2nd and long now, and Stafford going to fire this one up for T.Y. Hilton, who had his hands on it, but the hit knocked it out. And it's going to be 3rd and 16 now for Detroit. Play action from Stafford. Lots of time here. Good blocking. Fires it deep, and Ryan is going to make another first down catch for this Detroit offense down inside the 25. 2nd and 8. Stafford going back to the air and back to Ryan for another first down catch. That's 3 on this drive as the Lions go in hurry-up mode. 2nd and 10. Stafford fires as he's hit. Caught by Hilton inside the 10. Down to the 4. 3rd and 3 now for Detroit, and Stafford gonna fire here to the end zone, intended for Ryan, but incomplete. Double coverage, and the Lions are gonna settle for a 21-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, it is good, and Detroit is within a touchdown now with under 5 to go in this game. They need to get a stop here. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks, handoff to Lynch, and this isn't a good sign. Lynch goes for 9. And it's 2nd down and short for the Seahawks. They go to the air, though, on 2nd and 1, and Wilson shakes off one attempt, fires, caught by Jermaine Kearse. He has been all over this passing game today, catching balls from Russell Wilson. 3rd and 1 later in this drive, and Marshawn Lynch, beast mode, is going to pick it up, and he's going to get a face mask penalty on top of that, setting him up inside Detroit territory at the 20 now. Russell Wilson, 2nd down, will fire off the mark, incomplete. So that sets up 3rd down for the Seattle offense. This is big. They can't afford to give up a touchdown. They'll go to the running game, and they will not pick it up. They will settle for a field goal instead, making it 20-10 with under 2 to go in the game. Stafford in this offense needs to come through in a hurry, and they go to Megatron on 2nd down, and he's got the catch for a first down out to the 47. Very next play here, Stafford going right back to Calvin Johnson, and just like that, 3 plays and inside Seattle territory. 1st and 10, Stafford fires, caught by Sherrod, and the Lions inside the red zone now after just 4 plays. 1st and 10 from the 17, Stafford going to the end zone, but broken up, almost picked off there by Richard Sherman. And it'll be 2nd down and long for Detroit from the 17. Stafford looking, firing, caught by Ryan inside the 5 and into the end zone. Gabriel Ryan with another catch from Matthew Stafford and gets the touchdown here. As you take another look at it, Lions would kick the extra point, and it all comes down now to this onside kick. They recover, they have a shot. They don't. This game is over. and it's picked up by Moreno, and this game is over. Seattle can run the clock out as they do, and they take this one over Detroit 20-17.
And you carry it for a couple days, and then you get on to your next opponent.
So the Lions came out in a tough place to play, and their opening drive, they look really good. Stafford 7 for 7, but he ends up 22 for 37, 218 yards, and a couple touchdowns. Forrest Hansen got only 15 carries, but 5.2 yards per carry. Calvin Johnson got a touchdown. Gabriel Ryan came through with a Tate injury, got a touchdown, and we were just short of picking up the win. We got some contract news, though, to talk about. Matthew Stafford, he wants to negotiate. He wants 5 years, $93 million. I'm going to start with a 5-year, $90 million offer, $8 million a year in bonus money, $10 million a year in salary. A lot of people are going to think that's overpaying for Stafford, but he won us the Super Bowl last year, though I am concerned he's injury prone. Also, Ezekiel Ansah, he wants to negotiate. He wants 5 years, $47.3. Yeah, you see what I offered there. Glover Quinn, he wants 3 years, $12.3 million. I'm going to offer 3 years, $9.75. So we'll see what these guys want or what they're willing to take. As far as the NFC goes, Seattle leapfrogs us in the NFC for home field advantage. We are 12-3, though they do have the victory over us. We also have to battle out for the 49ers. We have, if we win in Week 17, we will have a first-round bye. We could still get the #1 spot if Seattle loses and we win, but that's going to be a hard one. So, coming up next, Week 17, the Lions on the road again to face the 5-10 Cincinnati Bengals. Can we get the victory and get the first round bye in the playoffs? You'll have to come back for that. Till then, I want to hear your comments down below in the comment section about how we played today, what players stood out to you. Leave those comments down there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you are new and want to see more Detroit Lions franchise. And as always, you can follow me over on Twitter @MaddenBallerz, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.